Good morning on the beginning of week 6. Wow, it's crazy. I am going to filter some water. I'm hanging out like my rain jacket and my pack to let some stuff dry. And I'm gonna eat a breakfast, probably an apple that I packed out. It's gonna be a 19-mile day just to Chestnut Knob shelter, which is right outside of where the ponies are in the Grayson Highlands, and I am so excited. So I'm gonna eat, pack up, and hit the trail.
Can you grab this book? Well, that feels really great, and that's what I thought. What like makes it beautiful, but
Climbing today, and there's like grass fields. That's new. I feel like I should start singing and dancing the sound of music out here. It's grass.
where we came from in Damascus, I think that long ridge.
Climbing up the stairs, and I'm pooped. Got views for days. It's a little hard to film because it's so windy. And I know that that sound is super obnoxious, but the views up here are so freaking cool. I am already loving the Highlands. And I think there should be ponies tomorrow. It's definitely a little chilly out. Very windy, and we're not getting like a stellar sunset. Insane. Ponies. What's up, dude? Oh my god, he's so cute.
Come on over here.
Oh, I know. Oh, so sweet. You have nice hair. It's a good flow.
I know, you want to bite my...
Oh, yeah. So I said hi to all the ponies, and now I'm trying to walk back to the shelter. But this one is on the trail. I don't want to walk up right behind it. So I'm just gonna... Oh, there's more. Hey!
They're like,
Okay, go ahead. Yeah. You know what? You do you. They've done this before. They know exactly what to do. Yeah, I would get your food or your bags or your... This is the shelter. And here are ponies.
Oh, hello.
so straight. Sweet.
Yeah? It looks like he just wants to sit down.
Oh, this is the best.
All right, well, it's time to call the night. Good morning. I am so puffy. My allergies are pretty bad. I'm going to get my bear bag out of the box. So most of the time, there are bear boxes or cables. It says, working on your food, so that nothing bothers it. Walk back to camp and make food.
Dunk made a new friend. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, here she comes. Full speed. Full speed. Jesus Christ.
I didn't know the ponies could do it.
We are at 499.9. You gotta cue the song. And walk into 500. I would walk 500 miles. I would walk 500. Guess what, boys? Da, 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 da. We have done it. It is so windy, so I don't even know why I'm trying to record, because all you're gonna hear is wind, but I am loving Virginia. Like my dog. It's a cool little section. I'm gonna get flagged for copyright infringement. Alright, at the shelter. Gonna order.
Sorry, I just ruined your video.
I'm gonna order pizza tomorrow night. Pretty excited about that. We're listening to good jams and calling it a night. Good morning. I am leaving camp. The whole tramily is right behind me, as well as another tramily that's called Bob's People or something of that sort. Super great group of people. We're doing 19 today into a shelter where we can order pizza, so we're psyched about that. And our packs are pretty light because tomorrow's a resupply day. I am going to be finishing a book this morning, an audiobook called Oryx and Crake that was recommended to me by Grumper and my tramily. Very strange. I don't usually read or listen to fiction books, and so it's been an interesting experience. But all that to say, if you have any audiobooks that you recommend I listen to, let me know in the comments, because I'm going to be looking for a new one soon. So, love to hear what you guys are enjoying story-wise, and maybe I'll check it out. All right, I'm going to get to walking. We've got lunch in about 9 miles. It's crazy when I turn my camera on and I realize what I look like since I don't have a mirror. It's always a little frightening. All that to say, we're doing a road walk uphill. There's part of the AT that reroutes this year. So I don't know why everyone tells hikers, new hikers, that Virginia is flat, because Virginia is not flat. It's maybe not as steep as the other 3 states as far as incline change. So for example, you might not climb 2,000 feet in half a mile, but you could very well still do the same amount of elevation gain in a day, just over the miles instead of all in one spot, which is equally as exhausting by the end of the day. Anyway, not flat. Beautiful, super beautiful, but not flat. Just had lunch, which consisted of cheese sticks, pepperonis, and Arby's sauce rolled up into a tortilla, and it was very good. Now we are on our second half of the day, but I just finished my book Oryx and Crake on like the audio version, and the ending was a cliffhanger, I guess, leading into the next 2 books. It was good, really strange. Yeah, that's about all I have to say about it. But I finished, so ready for those recommendations on the next one. Until then, I'm just gonna walk in silence and enjoy the sound of my panting and the leaves under my feet. So both are inevitable. Okay. View of Rye Valley. Super pretty. And I just got to the top of this ridge. I'm excited. Oof, I tripped. I'm excited for some downhill. One of the best parts of the day is seeing the shelter. Heck to the yes.
Order a peak or some stuff to come up to the shelter here on the Appalachian Trail. Oh, I smell it. Oh my God. I'm so hungry. Hey,
This tip.
Yeah.
Another 8-inch steak.
Holy food.
This is crazy.
Thank you.
Who got 10-inch pizzas?
Good morning. I am at the grocery store. After eating all that food last night, we came into town to resupply, and I know that I haven't really shown that before, so I'm gonna do some shopping, and then when we get outside, I'm going to show you all the things that I bought for my resupply. So, here's the haul. Okay, so I'm sitting outside of McDonald's because everything on the inside is closed because of COVID. But let's go through all the things I've got. I got some powdered milk for my granola / cereal. These are heavy, but I'm excited about it. So this is like breakfast or lunch or whatever. And then naturally, just a couple of ramen, just in case, you never know. Some bananas, which I will cut up and put in my granola. So good. Some turkey sticks, like kind of like Slim Jims, but better. Some fruit snacks that are covered in yogurt. Some protein cookies because I was eating real cookies, and then I found this was just a better option for me. Nor sides of multiple flavors for dinner, usually the rice kind because they cook faster. And for snacks or like a dessert, I have almond M&Ms and miniature whatchamacallit. So that is my resupply. I'm going to package this all up, take everything out of its like main boxes, and put it into my food bag. Sun's out, guns out.
Yeah.
Shirts off, gang. The flock doesn't need clothes today. We resupplied. Now we're leaving the shelter. It's like 11:30. So late start to the day. Probably aren't gonna go very far though. That's pretty much all I got for you. Yeah, summer is gonna kick my butt if this is what spring is. I think it could rain. View of Walker Mountains. Me and Haymaker.
What's up?
We are rolling in to the Settlers Museum, which is like an 1890 farm homestead. I don't really know the correct terminology. It's pretty neat. You know what's not cool? That noise. Heck no. Goodbye to the homestead, the Settlers Museum. Hello to this field. And on we go. I love boardwalks. I actually think I like any kind of terrain that's not just like the dirt. Not because I get tired of the dirt, just because it's really cool to see something else. It's like stimulating in a different way. There's rain coming. Me again, obviously this time from my tent. I am super gross and cut up and banged up but it started raining and we were only about a mile from camp that we were planning on staying at, but there's no water there. So we stopped where there was a water source and luckily got our tent set up just before the rain started. So that was super nice. And now I'm going to try to organize all my crap a little bit better, because after the resupply today, I just shoved everything in my bag and we just kind of took off. I didn't really organize anything. And I'm going to be in Bland in a few days to pick up a couple packages and send some stuff home. So I need to figure out what it is that I'm sending back and what I'm keeping. And that's what I will be spending my evening in my tent doing. I will talk to you guys in the morning. Good morning. I'm packing my sleeping bag into this little bag. It's time to get up. Granola and almonds and banana. Breakfast is served. I am leaving camp alone. Most of the time we leave all about the same time. That's not the case this morning. Everyone's kind of staggered out of camp. It's just before 8:30 and I have like 6,000 and something foot in elevation gain today. So I'm just gonna be slow moving. Okay. I will see y'all up the trail. I had no idea, but look what we have here. Holy exciting. Can you hear that? I have no idea what is squeaking, but there's so many hills today, I can't even be bothered to stop and adjust it. There's a part on the Appalachian Trail called the Rollercoaster. I'm not there yet. I actually don't really even know where it's at. But today's terrain feels like a roller coaster, because it's literally up, then down, and up, then down for 18 to 22 miles. We'll see. Anyway, it rained last night, and the weather is cool, which is nice for the amount of climbing that we're doing. And I'm feeling strong. So, happy Thursday. So cool. I'm really enjoying walking through all these like meadows. It's a nice change of scenery. Also, that cloud looks kind of dark. So, there has been talk about a bridge being out over this little river, which you can see right there. I feel like I'm in Oregon Trail, that video game I used to play in keyboarding in elementary school. But I'm going to walk. It doesn't look too high, even though we had rain last night, so I'm really not that worried about it. And I would change it in my camp shoes, but that just sounds like a lot of work, so I'm just gonna go for it. I'm going to attempt holding this phone while I cross this river. I don't think I really need those ropes. Oof, it's cold. Ooh, baby. My shoes were dirty anyway. That was not bad at all. All right, now to let the shoes dry out. On the last massive push of the day, I'm walking through another burn area, which looks really neat, but breathing in smoke while I'm panting this hard is not preferable. Nonetheless, pretty cool looking. Laying down, enjoying a snack. It's a long climb. It's been a long day. I'm right around 20 miles right now. 2.5 more to go. sometimes the shelter you're going to doesn't have like water at it. So you have to just like camel up or get water at a source before. So I'm carrying my 2-liter water bag like a football and making the last 0.2 push up to Chestnut Knob shelter. 22.4 miles later, there she is. And what a view. $4,400. Quite interesting.
We're off.
Psychological.
I'll tell you right now, I'm rock.
No.
Good morning. Yes, I'm panting because I just did a big climb, but it's pretty cold. I just shed some layers though because my body is starting to work, so I'm starting to warm up. We're gonna do another 22-mile day into Bland, where I will get my packages, we'll get a room, and sleep in real beds. So that is very exciting. Oh, and there's a Dairy Queen, a grill and chill, which means food and ice cream. Whoa, baby. Solid lunch and back on trail now with 11 miles left today. We're getting pretty good with this walking thing, so that's cool. And Dairy Queen Grill and Chill is calling a name. Hitch. Motel room. Grumper said we're at room 11. I'm just gonna walk in and keep my fingers crossed. Lucky 11, baby.
Anything else?
That's it.
795 at the window. Is there anyone else that have an order?
Yes, there's two more
yeah.
people.
Alright. What can I
Okay.
do for y'all?
All right.
Can I get this on a separate check?
Casually walking through a drive-thru. I'm out here smashing Dairy Queen on a walk to Dollar General. And even though, like, I think a lot of hikers come through towns like this, people still look at you like you're a caged zoo animal. So every car that drives past just stares at me. That's okay, because I have ice cream and I get to take a shower. We're in the room. We are all showered. Feeling alive. I think I got you scratching your butt on camera.
In the hole.
What?
I did tub laundry. My clothes are drying over there. And now we're going to bed. So, good night. Good morning. How you feeling, Dunks?
Feeling good. Feeling sad you're abandoning us.
Yeah.
Just kidding. I'm not feeling too sad. It's okay. But I'm gonna miss you.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're gonna separate. We're not gonna call it abandonment, and we're not gonna call it breaking up.
Oh, it's abandonment. It's
I
breaking up.
am going to be.
We're getting dumped.
I'm gonna be moving on because I'm gonna do some bigger miles today that they are not going to be doing. Some people are in pain. I am feeling good though, and the miles are gonna come easy because the train is not that bad, so I'm gonna take advantage of that. So I'm gonna say bye to my lovely friends for a handful of days, and I'm sure I will see them again soon. I hope. Okay, that's my update. Also, good morning. Just got to the post office in Bland, and I have packages, so I'm gonna open these up. It's me, but this time with a hat. Went to the post office, got all my stuff, and now it is 10:13, and me and Quantum are back on trail and gonna try to push a big day, even though we're getting out a little bit later. Said bye to the boys this morning. I'll probably see them again, who knows. But for now, we have miles to make and less time to do it than normal. So I'm gonna get walking. So I'm just walking along, talking about things that probably don't matter. And we almost missed this. 600 miles. Pretty exciting stuff. Feeling good. Feeling alive. Feeling wild. It's a good day to have a good day. Sick.
They just have that like feel good, awesome energy.
This is a cool bridge. Oh. The water almost looks blue. Oh, would you look at that? That's pretty neat.
You should go with the selfie sticks.
You're the only one that has one. We are at Trent's Grocery trying to get a cheeseburger, even though I'm really not that hungry. But why pass up an opportunity? Trent's Grocery. Cheeseburger. Don't mind if we do.
This looks like really good.
You look so pensive. Dismal Falls.